All right, everybody. Well, good afternoon. My name's Ryan Coleman. I'm the Economic Development Director, and welcome to another famously hot ribbon cutting for a new business opening, and it doesn't get more hot than 12 o'clock at noon on summer in Columbia, South Carolina. But we're incredibly excited today to be welcoming the grand opening for Above and Beyond Tattoo Studio, and we're also celebrating the open house and the 3rd anniversary for Devine Street Barbers. So it's a dual occasion today. Really exciting moment to celebrate our local businesses. For our speaker lineup today, first we've got our District 2 representative, Councilman Ed McDowell, and he will be followed by our esteemed guest of honor, Mr. Matthew Davis, who is the owner of Above and Beyond Tattoo Studio. So with that, I will turn it over to Reverend McDowell. Woo-hoo.
Thank you all very, very much. District 2, here we grow again. Isn't it wonderful to know? I've had an opportunity for just a few minutes to look at the tattoos that is adorning the bodies of folk. They are gorgeous. Come on. Isn't that right? Yeah. Matthew has done a good job in designing the tattoos, mostly for everyone. Now I'm looking around to see who doesn't have a tattoo. Let me see. Everybody has a tattoo except...
Only my grandmother.
Grandmama? We understand. We understand. Isn't it great to know that Above and Beyond Tattoo Studios is on this street? A street. We celebrate the anniversary of this barbershop, and of course we celebrate the opening of this tattoo studio. Isn't it great? I don't have tattoos.
It's not too late.
Well, I tell you, I got a brand. My fraternity branded me 50-some years ago, and it's on my right arm. And of course, I'd love to have a tattoo, but my wife said to me after where I was going, of course, she said, "Are you going to get a tattoo?" I said, "I'm going to think about it." She said, "Bye." Isn't it great? Isn't it great to know that this business, this grand opening, nestled in a barbershop that has done many, many years of service. We are grateful that Beyond and Beyond, Above and Beyond Studios is in this area, and it becomes, I think, a revenue generator. And of course, that's what our city thrives to do, is to not only be generous, but also be creative. And that's what Matthew has done with a lot of the legs and arms and body parts that he has designed. Thank you all for being here today. Thank you all for being a part of Columbia, the famously hot city. And I want to take off this jacket. But thank you all very, very much. I will come back, and I will bring my wife with me to see whether or not a small tattoo could fit in the body space of Ed McDowell. Thank you all so much.
Hi, thank you for everyone coming out today. We appreciate your time, your love, your business. When it comes to all of our vendors, people, friends, thank you for setting up upstairs. Feel free to wander, have a good time. There are refreshments in the back, and that way you can wander throughout the whole property, including the barbershop. As of today, we are officially open. I am so excited. I would be remorse if I didn't mention Christine Sabet. I also call her Chuck. Tabitha and Kasey, my apprentices. We've all put in a lot of heart and a lot of love into the studio, and I hope you all understand and see how much that reflects our spirit and what we're trying to produce here in the community. I would also like to thank my family for coming out, some from Ohio and Virginia area, Upper North Carolina, my daughter and my wife for being my rock throughout this in the past 6 months of daddy working 40 plus hours, what seems like a day, but we all know that can't happen. And then lastly, so we get out of here and it's not so hot, I just want to take a second and think about my grandfather, who he would sit me down in front of the television every Saturday morning with Bob Ross, and we would draw, paint, talk, have a great time. And something he always pushed me to do was art. I never thought in a million years that I would be a paid artist in Columbia, South Carolina, of all places, after 13 years. So I'm very grateful for the community, the clients, the family, the friends I've made here. And with that, the quote is that art never fully ends. It's always the beginning to a new piece.